Hey everybody, Tom here from Lincolnshire Marketing. Now Callum's asked me to create a step-by-step guide to building social media strategy for you. So we'll start off with the real simple stuff. If we were sitting with a client, one of the things that we would be doing for them is we'd be talking about what their objectives look like. And those objectives might be build a following, start from scratch. It might be starting on a brand new platform. It might be trying to build engagement. It might be trying to generate leads through social media. And that's one of the first things that we would start to look at. What are those objectives? What do they look like for you in your business? So start to think about what that looks like. Secondly, we'd start to think about budget. So when we're sitting with a client, we try our best to, and we talk ourselves out of tons of business by doing this, but we don't believe in spending money for money's sake. So where possible, we try and avoid paid ads, but it might be that for you, one of the easiest ways to build an audience, or it might be to generate leads, is to start spending money on paid ads on social media. So start to have a think about what the objective looks like and what your budget looks like and whether the two marry up. Then we start to think about what we post, when we post it, and where we post it. So if we start about how often should you be posting on social media? Again, this entirely depends on the resource that you've got available to you, and resource by that we specifically mean how much time that you've got to dedicate to generating and creating content to post out online, how many platforms you're going to be posting on, and then specifically then what you're going to be posting. We believe that you should be posting ideally 3 times a week on social media. And remember, we've got the business brand and we've got the personal brands of the people behind the business. And for you, that might be that you're looking to develop both elements. Certainly within our team, we believe in posting on our own LinkedIn platforms, our own LinkedIn profiles, as well as posting on the business profiles as well. And what that does for us is it gives the ability for us to generate our own personal branding content, but also help people by developing unique and decent content, relevant and engaging content for our audience. So we post 3 times a week on our business pages, and then Callum and I will be posting at least twice a week on our own personal profiles, ideally more than that. So start to think about what you might then post out on your personal profile and what you might be posting out on the business page. So aiming for a minimum of 3 times a week here. Now where you post will depend on fishing where the fish are. That's a video that we've done in the past. We'll put a link to that one below for you. But when we talk about fishing where the fish are, we're specifically looking about what our ideal client looks like. Now we call it a brand avatar. Now your brand avatar will dictate which social platforms that you're going to post on. So it might be, for example, that if you're looking for a local audience and you're an electrician, you might be using Facebook specifically to grow your audience. If you're a lawyer, you might be then starting to look at LinkedIn as a business-to-business resource or to find professionals. TikTok, remember, is an emerging platform, so let's not discount that. There's 1 billion users worldwide now on TikTok. And we've got a lawyer client who posts on TikTok on a regular basis and is generating business from it. So start to think about where your fish hang out, which pond you want to fish in, and by pond we mean social media platform, and start to post on there 3 times a week. Now what you post depends on the platform. If a social media platform has got a specific feature, the chances are that feature, the algorithm is weighted in favour of that feature. So utilise that. With Instagram and Facebook, it's Reels. With YouTube now, YouTube Shorts are becoming a big thing. So start to think about short form content for YouTube Shorts. TikTok obviously is short form video based content. And LinkedIn, you'll get better engagement with video content too. So when we think about what we're going to post on these platforms, think about what features the social media platform will be weighted in favour of. And that will give you an indication as to what sort of content you might choose to post. Now I recognise that I've got a face for radio, not video, but I come on here to provide as much value as we possibly can. And we come on here with video content because we know that video content gets better engagement, we're likely to get better views, and that's why we do it. So think about the same principles within your business. And then do an example of what we've done here too. So I've said a couple of times that there'll be a link below in the comments. You need to get comments and you need to get interactions on your videos, and the best way to do that is by giving a call to action of some description. That call to action might come at the end of the video, but remember that you want engagement with that content, because without that engagement, it doesn't tell the algorithm that your content is relevant and engaging for a start. So you want that engagement. Now the next step is all about measuring the effectiveness of the content that you're creating. We know now where we're going to be posting, we know how often we're going to be posting, and we know where we're going to be posting. We know what content we're going to be posting. So then we need to see what's working and what isn't. You might choose to A/B test some posts, so test one post against another post and see what's effective, see what's working, and then stop the stuff that isn't and do more of the stuff that is. Examples of stuff that we've done for clients. I've already mentioned that we've got a legal client that we introduced to TikTok. They've built a following over 3,000 people now on TikTok. They post out on that platform between 3 and 5 times a week and they get business from it. We've got a local electricians firm who's using Facebook, Facebook groups, Facebook Reels, and we're just introducing ad campaigns now to Facebook using Facebook Pixel, and that's effective for them. So we need to measure the performance of those campaigns. We need to drive traffic back to the website where we possibly can. We need information capture, but we also want to see what we're doing with regards to measuring the effectiveness of the content that we're generating. You should be doing the same thing. Theoretically, you might not need a marketing agency to do that, but if you do, feel free to give us a shout. If you just want to sit down and you just want to talk through some strategy, we offer a 30-minute free consultation, and during that point, we'll never do a sales call. It'll never be a push you down a sales path. It's all about how we can add value to you, how we can help you achieve those corporate objectives that you've specifically got, and it might be by helping you to map out this step-by-step social media strategy. If you've got any questions, feel free to put it in the comments below, but feel free to reach out to us too.